Hi, afternoon Taurus. I'm going to do your reading. This is the 7th of September. So this is for the next sort of couple of weeks. What's kind of coming up in your energy, relationships, work, and what you don't see coming. So without further ado, I'm just going to crack on with it. So yeah, I'm going to start off with the Moonology card. I'm trying to use a new tactic on this camera and this camera tripod, but I don't know if it's going to work on these readings, but we'll give it a go. So Taurus, what's going on with you guys? Taurus. It says, your commitment is being tested. Taurus, your commitment's being tested currently. So I'm going to pop that there. I've got a little bit of the light shining through from the blinds, but I didn't want to close all the sunlight out of the house. But I'm going to try and get a new setup soon. So hopefully it'll be a bit more clearer, the cards for you going forward. Anyway, let's go on. What's going on in your energy at the moment, Taurus? So that one, justice, balancing, equal give and take. It could be a contract. It could be something that you're waiting on. So there's some justice. You're waiting on some justice in a situation. And yeah, there's something that you're not happy about. So you're bored and stagnated about something, Taurus. And you're waiting on some kind of justice or some balance coming back into a situation. The justice is a Libra card. Obviously, this is about your energy. So I'm definitely sure that it's not a Libra that you're dealing with per se. But it does speak of a contract, a court proceedings. You could be in the legal system, Taurus. Or you could just be working at a higher level of legality. Contracts and things like that. And it's something to do with a bit of boredom there or stagnated energy. It's something to do with you looking at the past still. But there is a new opportunity coming your way. And I think you are aware of this new opportunity, but at the moment you're just waiting on some justice to sort of find out a way of getting through this. So yeah, I think we'll keep pulling and we'll find out a little bit more what's going on. So regarding work there, Taurus, let's do your, your commitment is being tested on something. So anyway, Taurus, work. Three of the cups there, there's a celebration. Let's see if it comes back out. So this is Taurus for work. Taurus for work. Wheel of change, and we've got the Five of Cups. There's been some really unhappy times at work, or there's been some changes. There's been something to do with a little bit of sorrow, lack, or possibly the Five of Cups does mean like being left out in the cold a little bit and sort of feeling like you kind of, again, it's about new opportunities. So we've got this one here, and in the other tarot deck, the Five has got 5 cups, 3 that he's looking at and 2 that are behind him. The 2 that are behind him are upright, and it's like, that's your new opportunity. But he's still looking at the 3 of cups that were fallen, like spilt milk, spilt wine on the floor. And it's almost like you maybe still looking at a situation, and you're sort of looking at that and thinking, right, how am I supposed to kind of get over this now? And with that is with the Wheel of Fortune, it looks like you're changing. And the fact with this card is she's putting all her worries and problems, it's almost like she's doing a ritual and releasing it. So it could be that at work there's something that you're releasing some toxicity, or there might be people that are toxic in your workplace, and it's being released now to make some changes. So you've definitely got the Wheel of Change, which is a good thing. It's being directed by the universe. We had this in Aries as well. So Aries had that in that position. So there might be in a lot of career aspirations, a lot of changes. I don't know where your career is in your house at the moment. If it's relevant, that maybe is quite important for you to change certain directions, or you're waiting on new opportunities at work and things like that. But there's definitely a Wheel of Change coming forward for you. Right, let me go and do your relationships, platonic or non-platonic, work, or whomever that you deem maybe these situations about. So let's find out what's on your mind in relationships, what you need to know. So relationships, what's coming on, what's going on. So that one, you're coming out of heartbreaks. That's in reverse. There's some sort of heartbreak. And I got the Lovers here. Yeah, you're coming out of heartbreak. I'm going to take the other deck. There's been a third party situation, not for everybody. So just don't like, oh my God, are they cheating? No, not everybody does. Or it could be other people getting involved. There's been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of sorrow in a commitment, because the Lovers does mean a commitment. And it means a relationship that is of a choice. You've got a choice to make. So maybe it is something to do with a third party and there's a choice to be made. because this Lovers is a choice card as well. So it could be that there's a choice between two people, and there is the Three of Cups there. In reverse, Three of Swords, maybe you're making a decision on something. So maybe this card does represent you making a decision on something to do with a person or people. It could be more than one person you're making a decision on. And that's why it's in reverse, because you're coming out of this sort of third party energy. Or it could also mean that you're now deciding to take a chance on somebody, because it's in reverse. You're sort of healing something with someone, and it's got the Lovers attached to it. So it's something quite important for you, which is great. Taurus, I love that. That's great energy. Yeah, you're dropping some burdens. So there's definitely been some burdens in a relationship. I can see that with the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is like a burden, and you've been carrying something for quite some time in a relationship. Especially as I'm speaking about this is points to a relationship, and you've had to make some choices, or there's some decisions that you've had to make, and now you're dropping some burdens and you're moving forward, and you're coming out of this sort of heartbreak. So if somebody had cheated on you, but say for example, you're kind of coming out of that energy and you're moving forward, and it could be a Gemini, because we've got a Gemini here, but you're definitely letting go of some sort of wands, some sort of burdens that you've been carrying for quite some time, which is a great energy. So that means you might be flowing towards the Lovers card, which means the choice that you're making in terms of love. Right, let me find out what you don't see coming, like from the universe. Let's find out what you don't see coming. I have got, let me have a look, because that was in reverse. My cards are all over the place. And I got the Chariot. Something was out of balance for you. And you had to, and this is a choice card as well with the Chariot, but Chariot means fast moving. Chariot also means success and determination. So I can see that what you don't see coming is a choice, a decision that's been made, and you're sticking to that decision. So no matter what, it's going to go in your favor in that respect, because you're making that decision. Again, the two horses, the Chariot does indicate that there's a choice to be made, and they're firing away and leaving things that no longer serve them behind. It could also be a Cancer that you're dealing with, or a Gemini, like I said. Libra possibly, but I'm not sure. That's in your energy. And you definitely want justice, because you're bored and stagnated on a situation. Yeah, but going back to this, it looks like something was totally out of balance. And now the universe wants you to decide what you want. So it could be that you've been no offense, I'm not going to be rude here, but you could be the one that's trying to make the decision, and you've not been giving, say, another person what they really wanted, because you've not been giving them equal give and take, equal balance in that relationship. And it's saying that obviously you need to make a decision on which way you want to go going forward. Yeah. Again, it doesn't have to resonate with everybody out there, obviously, but if it does resonate with you completely, then you'd understand what you need to do. Let me find out what you need to do. There's a choice that you need to make, and you need to balance things back out, because it's in reverse. Yeah, it's definitely nostalgia. This could be a soulmate that's involved that you need to sort of get back on track with. You're holding on to something from the past, I think, or holding on to something regarding your pentacles. Let me just find out one more card. You need to offer love. So it's you that needs to do this. And I do believe that, because ultimately you've got like your justice, or they need to come and offer you love. It could be a water sign, a Cancer, because we've got the Cancer here again. It could be there's definitely something, there's somebody holding on to you. This is a very much of a soulmate card, the centre one. Or it's nostalgia, thinking about the past. Now you're making a decision to hold on to something and move forward, and maybe offer love out, or offer a gesture, or offer romance, whatever it might be. This person or yourself could be considering, or what you don't see coming is that happening. So if you are holding on to somebody, or there's something that's going on in your life that does make sense, I do think this person or yourself are going to come into the energetic sort of vibration of being able to make that decision to move forward, and possibly offer the Knight of Cups, which is a love offer of some kind to one another. Yeah, going forward, it looks good. I mean, your commitment is being tested, but that's life, innit? We all get tested. So what's it said? It says, let your friends help you. So maybe you're just doing things on your own, and you just need to let your friends help you. So yeah, that's what I've got for you, Taurus. Hope it helped.